meeting is being recorded.
Om Asmatgurubhyo Namaha. Krishno Rakshatano Jagattraya Guruhu Krishnam Namasyamyaham Krishne Namarasyatravo Vinihataha Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha. Krishnadeva Samuthitam Jagadidam Krishnasya Dasosmiham Krishne Tishtati Sarvametadakhilam He Krishna Samrakshamam. Narayana. With the blessings of Sri Chinajya Swamiji, we are continuing Bhagavad Gita. Last session we finished up to sloka 31 in chapter 11. So we'll review last session's. Share my screen. Okay, slokas 25 to 31 in chapter 11, Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yoga. Okay. There are only two questions here. So, in the universal form of Lord Krishna, what did Arjuna foresee about Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and other warriors on both sides?
He saw them going inside the rapid speed, right? Yeah, he see all this Kauravas and Pandavas, other kings, going into Paramatma's mouth, right? With a full speed, and they are being struck within Paramatma's mouth and all those things. Right? I think.
Yes.
Entering his mouth and that, yeah.
As if rivers are entering the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Rivers flowing into the ocean, and also as if moths enter into the fire and get destroyed, right? They're forcibly going into the. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Good. Next question. What did Arjuna ask Lord Krishna in the universal form? I mean, after he saw that terrifying form of Lord Krishna, what did Arjuna say?
He wanted to see the primeval form, right? That's what he said. He wanted to see that, right? But not this this fearful form. He doesn't want, right? That's what.
Yeah. So that is. I mean, he is terrified of this form,
right.
and he wants to see his original form of Lord Krishna.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was surprised when he said, oh, "Okay, can you show me your, Vishwarupa?" Right? Then Krishna showed this terrible form, right? Fierce form. So Arjuna asked, "Why did you show this form to me? What is the purpose? What is your motive?" Right? See, he could have shown the pleasant aspects of his form, right? I mean, that's also his nature, Paramatma's nature. He didn't have to show the fierce nature of Paramatma. So why did you show this form to me, right? I want to know. Please tell me. And he saluted. He offered namaskarams to Lord Krishna and said, "Please show mercy. Please tell me why you are showing this fierce form to me, and please withdraw this fearful form and show me your natural. I mean, your normal Lord Krishna form, right? The one he saw before." Okay. Any questions?
No,
No?
Ante. Yeah.
Okay.
No, no.
Okay.
No.
We'll move on to the next sloka, sloka 32. So Lord Krishna started explaining why, he's showing that form, right? What is the motive behind that form, or what that form means? Okay. Okay, please chant. Sri Bhagavanuvacha
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravruddho
Kalosmi
Kalosmi
lokakshayakrit pravruddho
Lokakshayakritpravruddho
Lokan samahartum iha pravruttaha
Lokan
Lokan
samahartumiha
samahartumiha
pravruttaha
pravruttaha
rute pitvam na bhavishyanti sarve
Rute pitva na bhavishyanti
bhavishyanti
sarve
sarve
ye vasthitaha pratyanikeshu yodhaha.
एव
Evastita
स्थिताः प्रत्यनीकेषु
pratyanikesh
योधाः
yodha
Sing together.
Shri
Kalosmi
Bhagavan
lokakshayakrit
प्रवृद्धौ
pravruddho
लोकान्
Lokan
समाहर्तुमिह
samahartumiha
प्रवृत्तः
pravruttaha
ऋते पित्वा
Rute
न
pitvam na
भविष्यन्ति सर्वे
bhavishyanti sarve
एव
ye
स्थिताः
vastitaha
प्रत्यनीकेषु
pratyanikeshu
योधाः
yodhaha. Okay. So Lord Krishna started explaining to Arjuna. Arjuna asked, "Who are you?" In the sense that Arjuna knows he is the Paramatma. So he is not asking that, "Who are you? Are you Paramatma or not?" That is not the purpose. Who are you? Why are you in this form? Like, what is the motive of this form? So, Bhagavan Uvachas, Lord Krishna started speaking. Aham lokakshayakrit kalaha asmi. I am Kalaha. Kalaha is literal translation is time. The meaning is time reckoning the end of life. Okay, the time or the counter of time reckoning the end of life. Lokakshaya krita, causing the destruction of the worlds. Loka is a world, but here it means the loka of all these kings. The kings who are the warriors who are present there in Kurukshetra war at the time. I am the reckoning of end of life. I am the time. Okay, or we can say the timer. Kalaha. You can imagine it is the timer. The timer starts counting, right? Causing the destruction of these worlds, world of the kings. Okay. Pravruddhaha, taking the mighty universal form. Okay. Iha lokan samahattum pravruttaha. I am engaged in directly destroying all the people assembled here. Iha lokan samahattum pravruttaha. I'm engaged in directly destroying all the people who are assembled here. Rute pitvam, even without you. This is very key here. Ye sarve pratyanikeshu yodhaha avasthitaha. All these warriors who remain in the enemy side, all these warriors who are unrighteous, who remain in the enemy side, I am engaged in directly destroying all of them. Okay? Na bhavishyanti. Okay, will not exist. So all these warriors who remain in the enemy side will not exist even without you. That is the key here. So all the warriors who are going into Paramatma's, the mouth, wide open mouth, fierce mouth with all these terrifying teeth, and they're getting stuck between the teeth, right? They're getting crushed, destroyed, burnt. So that basically is Paramatma is showing to Arjuna that all these warriors are going to, or they will not exist, okay, even without you. I am engaged in directly destroying them. Okay, so Arjuna's question was, oh, should I fight or not? If I don't fight, they will be alive. Bhishma, Drona, and others, all the relatives of Arjuna, will be alive if I don't fight. Let them kill me. Then I, I will not be there, but at least they will be there. So that's what Arjuna was thinking when he dropped his, the weapons. So Lord Krishna is very clearly saying here that even if you do not fight, even if you do not participate in this war, they will not exist. I am directly destroying them. This form that I'm showing to you is showing you that all these warriors are going to be destroyed no matter what, right? Got it? Any questions? No?
No idea.
No.
Mm.
Okay. So, I mean, that is and the reason why I'm stressing on even without you is we always think, oh, if I don't do it, certain things won't happen. If I do it, only when I do it, it will happen, right? That is what Arjuna was thinking, isn't it? So we should not think that way. It is Paramatma's blessings that will make things happen. So then the question is, oh, if I don't participate also, then it will happen. If at all it is supposed to happen with Paramatma's blessings, then why should I participate? Question will come, right? It will happen, but we will be the ones who are missing that opportunity. That is how we need to see it. Okay. So just because we participated, it happened. We should not think. So when we are doing any activity and uh, let's say it is successful, it should not be that, oh, I participated, that's why the activity was successful. That should never be our thinking. Okay. Then so that means even if I don't participate, it will be successful. Yes.
Yeah.
But if we are uh, not participating, we will miss the opportunity. Let's say it is our duty to do it. And if we do not perform our duty, then we will be acquiring karmic bondage. Right? So, or we will be acquiring infamy, or people will blame, like in in the materialistic world, people may blame, we may lose out on money or any other things, right? Um, but when we are participating, we should just think that the success or failure, the result is going to be given to us by Paramatma. I'm just an instrument. That's what Lord Krishna says next, right? This is the key for for all of us, how we should do any activity. Okay. So next sloka. Sloka 33. Please chant. Tasmat tvamuttishta yaso labhasva
तस्मात् त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व
jitva shatrun bhungsva rajyam samruddham.
जित्वा
जित्वा
शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं
समृद्धम्
समृद्धम्
Mayaivaite nihatah purvameva
मयैवैते निहताः
मयि पूर्व
पूर्वमेव
nimittamatram bhavasavyasachin.
निमित्तमात्रं
निमित्तमात्रं भव
भवतव्यसा
सव्यसाचिन्
Let's chant together.
तस्मात्
Tasmat
तस्मात्
tvamuttishta
त्वमुत्तिष्ठ
yaso
यशो लभस्व
labhasva
जित्वा
jitva
शत्रून्
shatrun
भुङ्क्ष्व
bhungsva
राज्यं
rajyam
समृद्धम्
samruddham.
मयैवैते
Mayaivaite
निहताः
nihataः
पूर्वमेव
निमित्तं
nimittamatra
निमित्तमात्रं भव
bhavasavyasachin.
सव्यसाचिन्
So Lord Krishna is saying, Tasmat, therefore, he Savyasachin, O Arjuna, Tvam Uttishta, Tasmat Tvam Uttishta, Tvam Uttishta, you get up. Okay? Yasa Labhasva, attain fame. Yasaha is fame. Labhasva, attain fame. Shatrun Jitva, conquering enemies. Samruddham Rajyam Bhungsva, enjoy kingdom fully. So Lord Krishna um, is advising or ordering, and it's not a direct order, but stating, you know, saying that therefore you get up and attain fame, conquering all these enemies and enjoying the kingdom fully. Okay, and enjoy the kingdom fully. Maya eva ete purvam eva nihataha. This is very important. All these kings are killed earlier by me already. Nihataha, they are killed. Purvameva, earlier already. Maya eva, by me only. Ete, all these kings. So all these kings are already bound to be killed. All these kings are already killed by me means doesn't mean that they are no longer alive at that moment in Kurukshetra war. They're as good as they're killed because they're destined to be killed. I made a sankalpa. I made a determination. I determined to destroy them already. So once Paramatma determines something should happen, there is no probability there whether it will happen or not, right? He's the most powerful. He's the destroyer of all the bad in the universe, right? I mean, there is no one greater than him. There's no obstacles for him. If he wants to do something, his sankalpa is sufficient. His wish is sufficient. Then it will happen. Things will happen. So all these kings are already destroyed by me. They are already destined to be destroyed. Okay. So what you should do, what Arjuna should do, nimitta matram bhava, become merely an instrument. Okay. So you just become an instrument. See, when the instrument just works in the hand of person who is holding it, or the weapon works in the hand of the person who is holding it, right? So if the person who is holding already determines that something should be done and is capable of doing something 100%, then there is no doubt for the weapon that it is not going to happen, right? So with whatever weapon it is, whether it is you know sharp or not, it doesn't matter. If the person who is using the weapon is capable enough to destroy the enemy, then it is going to happen, irrespective of how the weapon is. But the weapon will get the credit, right? So same with as an author using a pen as an instrument. Okay, if the author is capable enough to write a great poem, doesn't matter what pen is there in his her hand, the poem will be great. Okay, and the pen can be given. This is the pen that wrote the poem, and or something like that. The pen will be can be. People can show that pen as a souvenir. So Lord Krishna is saying that Arjuna, you become an instrument, mere an instrument in my hand. Okay, you will get the credit. You will conquer the enemies because I have already destroyed them. Okay, and after conquering your enemies, enjoy the kingdom fully. That's what the advice that Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna. Any questions on that? So again, we need to think that we are instruments in Paramatma's hands. Okay, and it is Paramatma who is giving us the result, right? We are just, nimitta matra. We're just an instrument there. We are just present there. Paramatma is giving us the ability to do whatever we are doing, and Paramatma is the one who is giving the result to us. And whether we are present or not, the result would be the same. Only that we have to, if we don't participate, then we'll be missing out. Okay, so we should not be thinking that it is my abilities that will give me the result, right? If I do not have the ability, then I may not get the result, right? I mean, Arjuna may be thinking that, oh, maybe if I don't have the ability to destroy Bhishma, Drona, they are great warriors, then maybe I'll be killed by them. That doubt should not be there for Arjuna, right? So, okay. Any questions?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. On to Sloka 34. Please chant. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadrathan cha
द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च
karnam tathanyanapi yodhaviran
कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान्
maya hatamstvam jahima vyadhishtaha
मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमा व्यथिष्ठाः
yudhyasva jetasi rane sapatnan.
युध्यस्वजेतासि रणे सपत्नान्
Let's chant together. Dronam cha
द्रोणं च
bhishmam cha
भीष्मं च
jayadrathan
जयद्रथं च
cha karnam
कर्णं
tathanya
तथान्यानपि
yodhaviran
योधवीरान्
Maya
हतांस्त्वं
हतांस्त्वं
जहिमां
जहिमां
यधिष्ठाः
युध्यस्व
युध्यस्व जेतासि
जेतासि रणे
रणे सपत्नान्.
सपत्नान्.
So Lord Krishna is saying, Tvam jahi, you slay, you destroy or slay. Who dronam cha bhishmam cha jayatradam cha karnam cha. Right? Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, and Karna. Okay. Lord Krishna specified these four as the representatives of those who, the great warriors and those who need to be destroyed. Okay. So Lord Krishna already determined that these four are destroyed. And Tatha Anyanyodhaviranapi. Likewise, other great warriors also. So you slay all these four great warriors and other great warriors also. Maya hatan, who have been killed by me. Right? So all these are killed by me already. So you kill them. So it is like somebody is just acting, right? So you're simply doing some action, but the real work is done by me. Think that way. So again, we think that we are lifting everything, we are making everything successful, we are the reason why things happen, things move, we are the reason why things don't move. All that we should not be having. We are simply an instrument in the hands of Paramatma. We are participating because it is our duty to do. Okay. And the result is going to be given to us by Paramatma. Okay, here the result for Arjuna is those enemies are going to be destroyed because Paramatma has already determined that they need to be destroyed. He determined that they should be destroyed, or he wished with his wish. He's saying they are going to be destroyed. Ma vidhishtaha, do not be afraid. Okay, so don't be afraid. You participate in the war and you slay them. Yudhyasva, fight. Rane sapatnan jeta asi. You will conquer enemies in the battle. Okay. So you will be successful. You will conquer your enemies in the battle. Don't be afraid. Go and fight. Right. Okay. So in earlier in Bhagavad Gita, one thing that we have observed is that when Lord Krishna asked Arjuna to fight, okay, he was saying, do your duty. Okay. Either you will be successful, you will win the war, right? If you win, you will get the kingdom. If you lose, you will get the the heaven, right? So he didn't clearly say at the time that this is going to be the result. Okay, but after showing the universal form, Lord Krishna is making it very, very clear to Arjuna that you are going to win. Okay, don't have any doubt. Okay, whether you participate in the war or not, the result is already determined. But if you participate, you will get praise. You'll get the credit. If you don't participate, you will not get the credit from people around you. Okay. Do not be afraid that you will lose is one thing. So because I've already determined that they will be destroyed, your enemies will be destroyed. Do not be afraid that you are the one who is unrighteous. Okay, Arjuna also thought, oh, how can I kill my grandfather and my guru? So that is not righteous. So Lord Krishna is saying that don't be afraid that it is unrighteous. It is your duty to participate in this war and destroy your enemies who are unrighteous. Okay. How can we say that it is not unrighteous? So Arjuna, how can Arjuna say that it is? How can Arjuna be so sure that it is not unrighteous to destroy his, his grandfather, teacher, and other relatives? How can he be so sure?
Because they're being killed by Paramatma, right? Either way.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Next.
And he's doing his duty, right? I mean,
Because Krishna is telling him.
Yes. Krishna is telling him, okay, like somebody else tells, that you do this and we should do it.
No, but he's God. So he has shown his Vishwarupam. So
Yes. Yeah. Paramatma is protecting the righteous, destroying unrighteous. Right? That is one of the goals of Paramatma. The avatara of Paramatma is why he comes down to earth is to protect the righteous, destroy unrighteous. Right? So if Paramatma is destroying that, that's unrighteous, we can say that it is unrighteous directly, right? So he's destroying those four, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, and Karna, and other warriors, including Duryodhana and others. So it was unrighteous things that they were doing. Because of them, the unrighteousness was exponentially increasing, right? So Lord Krishna has come down, has taken this instant. He is representing that Kala, that counter of death for all these unrighteous kings who are present there. Okay, so it's like a timer. That the timer is ticking for them, for all of them, and it is going to, the alarm is going to ring for all of them. For some, it is going to be quick, some it is going to be a few days later, but they are all going to be destroyed. So Arjuna can be very sure that he should not be afraid, oh, I'll be doing this unrighteous activity. No, because it's Paramatma who has already determined that these are going to be destroyed. So Arjuna can be sure that it is a righteous act. Right? And Paramatma is using Arjuna as his instrument. Okay. So it is Paramatma who is doing the righteous activity, and the instrument cannot determine or doesn't have to worry whether it's righteous or not. Right? So without any hesitation, without being afraid, that, oh, whether it is right or wrong, instrument can participate without any hesitation. Okay. Sloka 35, next sloka. Please chant. Sanjaya Uvacha
Sanjay Uvacha
Etat Shrutva Vachanam Kesavasya
Etat Shritva Vachanam Keshavasya
Krutanjalirvepamanah Kiriti
Kritanjalirvepamanah Kiriti
Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam
Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam
Sagadgadam Bhita Bhita Pranamya
Sagadgadam Bhita Bhita Pranamya
Let's chant together. Sanjaya
Sanjaya
Uvacha
Uvacha Etat
Etat
Shritva
Shrutva Vachanam
Vachanam
Kesavasya
Keshavasya
Krutanjalirvepamanah
Kritanjalirvepamanah Kiriti
Kiriti Namaskritva
Namaskritva
Bhuya
Bhuya
Evaha
Evaha
Krishnam
Krishnam
Sagadgadam
Sagadgadam
Bhita
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 Pranamya.
Pranamya.
Okay, so after Lord Krishna said, don't be afraid, you be nimitta matra, you be like a mere instrument in my hands and participate in the war. You will be successful, you will conquer your enemies, enjoy the kingdom fully. Okay, so after that, now Sanjaya is speaking. Sanjaya is saying, Kiriti, Arjuna, Kiriti is another name of Arjuna. Kesavasya etat vachanam shrutva. After hearing the speech of Lord Krishna, namah krutva, offering salutations. So Arjuna offering salutations. Bhita bhitaha bhuya eva. Overcome by great fear. Bhita bhitaha. Overcome by great fear frequently again and again. Because he was terrified, right? We saw that Arjuna was terrified. Krutanjalihi pranamya. Bow down with folded hands. Vepamanaha, trembling. So Arjuna is trembling. Aha Krishnam Sagadgadam. Said to Krishna in stumbling voice, the shaking voice, right? Because it's so fearful to see the form of Lord Krishna, so terrified. All these kings are getting smashed, destroyed, burnt. I mean, like the entire thing is very, he doesn't know where he is. He's so uncomfortable. So Lord Krishna said, you participate in the war as mere instrument, you'll be successful. So after hearing that speech, Arjuna is saying, Arjuna folded his hands and started saying these to Lord Krishna in stumbling voice, he's shaking, he's trembling, and as if when somebody is crying, right? Like they cannot stop. I mean, they will be on the verge of crying. So you can imagine somebody is on the verge of crying, then how they would be speaking, right? When they are terrified. So with that voice, Arjuna started speaking. Okay. So now we'll move on to sloka 36. Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna uvaच
स्थाने ऋषिकेश तव प्रकीर्त्या
स्थाने
ऋषिकेश तव प्रकीर्त्या
जगत्प्रहृष्यत्यनुरज्यते च
जगत्प्रहर्ष्यत्यनुरज्यते च
रक्षांसि भीतानि दिशो द्रवन्ति
रक्षांसि भीतानि दिशो द्रवन्ति
सर्वे नमस्यन्ति च सिद्धसङ्गाः
सर्वे
सर्वे नमस्यन्ति च सिद्धसङ्घाः
Let's chant together.
अर्जुन
अर्जुन
उवाच
उवाच
स्थाने
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 ऋषिकेश तव
ऋषिकेश तव
प्रकीर्त्या
प्रकीर्त्या
जगत्प्रहृष्यत्यनुरज्यते च
जगत्प्रहर्ष्यत्यनुरज्यते च
रक्षांसि
रक्षांसि
भीतानि
दिशो
द्रवन्ति
द्रवन्ति
सर्वे
सर्वे
नमस्यन्ति च
नमस्यन्ति
सिद्धसङ्घाः.
सिद्धसङ्घाः
Arjuna started speaking to Lord Krishna in a trembling, stumbling voice. Hey Rishikesa, O Krishna, sthane, it is proper. Jagat prahrushyati. Jagat means world. Okay. Prahrushyati is rejoicing. The world here is referring to all those who are inclined towards Paramatma. The world of Devatas, Gandharvas, and others who are inclined towards Paramatma, they are rejoicing. The world is rejoicing. Okay. Anurajyate cha, and falling in love. So all these Devatas and Gandharvas. So he's seeing all these Devatas and Gandharvas, there they are enjoying that, rejoicing that view of to get the vision, to view Paramatma's universal form, tava prakirtya, with the praise of yourself. Okay. Next, bhitani rakshamsi disha dravanti. Terrified Rakshasas are fleeing in all directions. Right? So these Devatas and Gandharvas and others who are, they have affinity towards Paramatma. They would like to be with Paramatma, right? They are not against Paramatma, right? So when they are seeing, they're rejoicing, they're enjoying that view, they're falling in love, they're praising Paramatma. Okay, and the Rakshasas who hate God, who hate Paramatma, who do not like to be with Paramatma, right? Who want to. So in what they are doing, these Rakshasas are playing in all directions. Okay. Sarve Siddha Sankhaha Namasyanti cha. So all these Siddhas, Siddha Sanghas are the groups of Siddhas. Siddhas are perfect beings, the yogis, we can take it that way. So all these Siddhas, the perfect beings, are offering salutations to Paramatma. Okay, so he's saying, all the devatas are praising you and enjoying your like they're not running away. They're simply, they're offering prayers to Paramatma. They're falling in love with Paramatma. They're enjoying the view of Paramatma. And all the Rakshasas are running away in all directions. And the Siddhas, the perfect beings, are doing namaskarams to Paramatma, doing salutations to Paramatma. Okay. Move to the next sloka. Please chant. Kasmachate nanameranmahatman
Kasmat
तस्माच्च तेन न मेरन्महात्मन्
gariyase brahmanopyadikartre
Gari
गरीयसे
Brahma
ब्रह्मणोऽप्याधिकर्त्रे
अनन्तदेवेश जगन्निवासा
Anand
अनन्तदेवेश जगन्निवास
त्वमक्षरं सदसत्त परं यत्
Vamakshar
त्वमक्षरं
Yat
सदसत्तत्परं यत्
Let's chant together. कस्माच्च
Kasmat
ते
तस्माच्च तेन न
ननमेरन्महात्मनः
मेरन्महात्मन् गरीयसे
गरीयसे ब्रह्मणोऽप्यादिकर्त्रे
ब्रह्मणोऽप्याधिकर्त्रे
Anantadev
अनन्तदेवेश जगन्निवास
जगन्निवास
Vamakshara
त्वमक्षरं
त्वमक्षरं
सदसत्तत्परं
सदसत्तत्परं
यत्.
यत्
This is one of the important slokas. Doesn't look that way, but so kasmat cha is there, cha. So is and. So it's continuing. Arjuna is continuing. Hey Mahatman, O great one. Kasmat na namerante. Why not bow down to you? Okay. See, earlier he said it is proper that all these, all those who are inclined towards you are, falling in love with you and enjoying your form, and all those who hate you are running away in all directions, and those who are perfect beings are offering salutations to you. Oh, great one! Why not bow down to you? Brahmanaha api adikatre. The creator even of Brahma. You are the creator even of Brahma. Okay. So why not those who are bowing down to you, Brahma and other devatas, and why not they bow down to you? You are the creator even of Brahma. Right? Gariyase, who is better than everyone. Right? So why not everyone bow down to you? So because you are the creator of Brahma and you are better than everyone. Okay. Ananta, O boundless. Devesa, O master of all the devatas. He Jagannivasa, O one with entire universe as your dwelling place, your where you are living, right? So this entire universe is where you are living, Jagannivasa. Okay, so this entire universe is Paramatma's dwelling place, not just um, some place in our, in our home or temple or some place. This entire universe, not just Earth, this entire universe is the dwelling place for Paramatma. He is there everywhere, right? I mean, Tvamaksharam. So Arjuna is saying all these things. Remember, Tvamaksharam, you are the imperishable. So here Aksharam is referring to the category of Jivatmas. You are the Jivatmas. You are the Jivatma Tattva. Sat, Asat. Sat is existent. Asat is non-existent. So this is very important to understand. So Sat, Asat, Tat Paramyat. Three are there here. So we'll see what it is. Sat is existent. Existent. What is existing is Prakriti in manifested form, right? Asat is non-existing. You are the one that is non-existing means what? The Prakriti in the undifferentiated form. When would it be? It's in a latent form. The Prakriti that we see, which is manifested right now, we are able to see. We are able to call it with different names, right? Including ourselves, we are part of Prakriti. The bodies, all the bodies that we see are part of Prakriti. So, isn't it? So the one that we see is Sat, which is existing, the Prakriti in its effect form. Before it became the Sat, it was Asat, right? Before the creation, this matter was in
Unmanifested form.
unmanifested form, latent or undifferentiated form. It is not that when the creation started, the matter was created. The Prakriti was created. No. Material nature is not created when the creation started. It was existing, but in a latent, unmanifested state. We could not differentiate it. It is also called as tamas state, right? So it was in that form. So you are that form of Prakriti which was unmanifested, and you are also the form of Prakriti which is manifested. The form of Prakriti that is unmanifested is the causal form, and the form of Prakriti that is manifested is the effect. So one is a causal form and the effect form of Prakriti. So both Sat and Asat represent Prakriti. So first he said Tvam Aksharam. You are the Akshara, the Jivatma Tattvas. Jivatmas. And the Prakriti in both Sat and Asat. And Yat Tatparam. That which is beyond Tat, right? Beyond what we have just mentioned. The beyond Jivatmas and Prakriti. What is beyond Jivatmas and Prakriti?
Paramatma.
Paramatma is there, right? So Jivatmas and Prakriti are all here.
Right.
So there is the Jivatma that gets liberated.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Is a liberated Atma. That is beyond, that is over and above or beyond these Jivatmas and Prakriti. Right? So you are the liberated form of liberated Atma Tattva. You are the Jivatma Tattva, and you are the Prakriti. Right? Liberated. So there are two, right? The one Muktatmas and Nitya Suris. So those, right? You are those. You are the Jivatmas, which are part, taking birth again and again, right, in different forms. And you are also the Prakriti. Okay, so Lord Krishna is, I mean, in his form, that universal form, Arjuna is saying that, oh, you are all the Jivatmas, you are the Prakriti, and you are the liberated Atmas as well. Right? What does that mean? So if I say, you know, Paramatma is this cell phone manifested, right? Prakriti. So can I say this body is Paramatma?
Yes. So, yeah.
So Arjuna is saying that you are this Prakriti, so you are the cell phone. Okay. So the cell phone becomes God.
Body of Paramatma.
Yes. Yep. So he's seeing Paramatma in every, he's seeing Paramatma everywhere, right? So, and he's the one who is supporting all this. So he's seeing Paramatma in this cell phone. So all this is supported by you, is what he's saying. It is not that the cell phone will become God. The body will, so I mean, that is one of the key things here. Like, it is not that the body becomes God. The Paramatma is the Atma that is present in all the bodies. Right? If somebody sees me and say, Varprasad, right? That name is one who is inside, right? Not the body. So, but when they are referring to me, they are referring to me. I mean, they see, those who don't have the concept of Atma, they will not. But see, let's say a person passes away, right? Oh, that person X passed away, is gone. You see the body there, right? So what is that gone? We are saying that the name of that person is gone. So we are referring to that, what is inside the body. So we are referring, when we look at the body, we are telling that we are referring to the body as that. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just telling it's imperishable.
So he's saying that you are the Prakriti, you are the Jivatmas, you are the liberated Atmas, right? Muktatmas. So you are there in all these. He's not saying that, take the Prakriti and call it God, right? So, okay. So you are the Jivatmas. I mean, here, Sat, Asat, Aksharam is Jivatma, Sat, Asat is Prakriti in causal form and effect form. And the one that is beyond these two is the liberated Atma. okay, which are not part of the creation again and again, right? They don't take birth in every whenever the creation starts. Okay, so it will continue. This will become clear. So, so we see there are three aspects for us, right? One is the body, Atma inside the body, and Paramatma inside the Atma, right? So when somebody is looking at the body, they are referring, if I don't have the concept of Atma and Paramatma, they will only see the body. Okay? So they will say, person X is the body X. Body, they will only see the body. But when somebody has the concept of Atma, they will associate that X with the Atma. Okay? Who am I? I am Atma inside this body. Right? So I have the concept of Atma. I am Atma inside this body. Okay? When I see Paramatma inside me, okay, I am existing because of Paramatma. I'm supported because of Paramatma. Okay? So I see Paramatma as my Atma. Right? When I refer to myself as Atma, who is my Atma?
Paramatma.
Paramatma. And I will become Paramatma's
Body.
Atma. Body.
body.
Body. Sorry. Yeah.
Body. Yes. Say, if I see myself as body, right? I don't have
Yeah.
the concept of Atma. That's all, right? So if I only see myself as Atma, then this body is the body of Atma. Okay, so I'm able to differentiate between Atma and this body. I am Atma. Okay, and my Atma is Paramatma.
Paramatma.
Right. So we are.
Which is
I
part of
would see Atma. Everywhere that Atma, Paramatma, they're calling Param Atma. Paramatma is supreme Atma, right? Everywhere. Okay, but I don't call myself as Paramatma. Okay. Hope that is clear. Okay, next sloka, 38. Please chant. Tvamadidevah Purushah Puranaha
Tvamadidevah Purusha Puranaha
Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam
Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam
Vetasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama
Vetasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama
Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupa
Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupa
Tvamadidevah Purushah
Purana
Purana Tvamasya
Vasya
Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Veta
Vetasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama
Param Dhama
Tvaya
Tvaya Tatam Vishwamanantarupa. So Arjuna is continuing. So he primarily experienced it. I mean, he saw this It is not theory anymore, right? See, if somebody, for example, electron exists in an atom, right? So if somebody says electron exists in an atom and gives all the theory around it, I mean, I haven't seen it, so I may or may not believe it. But one who has the vision can go up to the level of electron and say that yes, electron exists, right? Then the theory is proven. We are able to prove that electron exists, and everybody will believe it, right? So Arjuna is able to see this. Paramatma is existing in all beings. And when he says, oh, you are here, you are here, you are here, like that. Okay. So it will continue. So it is very important, this lokas. So Arjuna is saying, Tvam Adi Devaha, you are the creator of all beings. Purana Purushaha, you are the Puranaha is ancient. Purushaha is the one who resides in a body is called Purushaha. Purana Purushaha is, one way to say it as ancient being or ever fresh self that exists in all bodies. Purana Purushaha. Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. You are the supreme support of this entire universe. Okay. So this entire universe is your body, and you are the Atma for this entire universe. So from you, Asya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. And Arjuna is saying, Veta cha Vedyam. Veta, you are the knower. Vedyam, you are the object of knowledge. Okay? You are the knower. You are the object of knowledge. Right? See, when I'm reading something, I am knower, the one who is trying to get the knowledge. So that is me. I'm the the one who is trying to get the knowledge, and there is the knowledge itself, the object of knowledge. Like I'm studying about, say, some programming language. So I am studying about science, some science, right? That is the object of knowledge. So Arjuna is saying, you are the knower and you are the object of knowledge as well, right? Parandhama, you are the supreme goal. Okay, this is what we should be having our goal, right? Our goal should be Paramatma only. Okay, so Arjuna is saying you are the supreme goal for this entire universe. Okay, so you are that object of knowledge. I should be, knowing about you. You are the place of attainment. And Arjuna is saying, Anantarupa, O Lord of infinite form, Tvaya Tatam Vishwam, this entire universe is pervaded by you. Okay, so he's saying you are the creator of all beings. You are the ever fresh Atma in all beings. You are the supreme support of this entire universe because you are the Atma of all beings, right? See, this body is supported because Atma is present in the body, isn't it? If Atma is not there in the body will start deteriorating. So this Atma is the one that is supporting this body. Paramatma being the Atma of this entire universe, he is the one who is supporting this entire universe. He is the supreme support of this entire universe. And he is the knower, and he is the object of knowledge, and he is the supreme goal for all. Okay. And when Arjuna saw that this entire universe is pervaded by Paramatma.
So I have one doubt, sir.
Sure.
When Krishna showed Vishwarupam to Arjuna, Arjuna saw everyone, Devatas, Gandharvas, Yakshas, Rakshasas. Along with them, he saw Brahma and Shiva. But Krishna is the one Vishnu Rupa. That's why he was not able to see Vishnu in his forms.
So Vishnu is a tattva, right? Vishnu is the one who is pervading this entire universe. So, I mean, Vishnu Sahasranamas, right? It's not that every nama is necessarily an avatara form, right? Rama is an avatara. Okay. But there are these tattvas, the auspicious quality of the Paramatma is represented by that name. Okay.
Oh.
So it is not that Vishnu is like a person existing.
Okay.
Vishnu is the tattva of Paramatma.
Okay, sir.
The tattva represents the one who is pervading this entire universe.
Mhm.
So, I mean, in a way, he saw Vishnu when he says that you are the one who is pervading this entire universe.
Mhm.
Right? It is not Vishnu as a separate form.
Okay.
We treat, I mean, for our understanding purposes, we'll say, okay, Vishnu form, and then we pray to that form, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Usually we'll say Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. That's why I thought Vishnu is Krishna's form. That's why he was not able to see Vishnu.
Vishnu is not like Shiva and Brahma. Again, some people, may have some issue with that concept, but yeah, Shiva, I mean, everyone other than Paramatma is Devata. I mean, Deva Manisha Tiryastha, right?
Yeah.
So Brahma is a Devata. So Brahma is also having a birth and end, right? So he took birth as Brahma. Yeah. Just like us. But he has a different duty, the entire creation. And he has a different lifespan, some trillions of years. And so he is the one who is doing this creation during the lifetime of Brahma, with the knowledge that Paramatma gave to Brahma, using the Vedas as a guide, right? So once his life is over, I mean, then another Brahma will come. This Brahma will go. It's not like that for
Vishnu.
Yeah, Vishnu. Vishnu is a tattva of Paramatma, which is representing the all-pervasiveness.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
No question. Thank you. Of 927. Okay. So I'll just quickly, I mean, Arjuna says that you are in the next lokas, right? Just a quick mention about that so that we can say what this particular knowledge that we can solidify. So he says, you are Vayu, you are Yama, you are Agni, you are Varuna, you are, the moon, Shashanka, you are Prajapati, you are, so he's saying that you are all these. That doesn't mean that the Vayu, that is a Devata of air, is Paramatma. You are in this, right? You are Agni, means you are in Agni, and supporting Agni, like that. So, and he's saying that you are the great grandfather of all beings, because Prajapati is our father. Brahma is a grandfather. Brahma created Prajapati. So Prajapati is the one who is creating all beings. So Brahma becomes the grandfather, and Paramatma, who created Brahma, will be the great grandfather. Okay, so you are the one who is known by all these names. Okay, so we'll continue next week. But when we are praying to the devatas, right? Who are we praying to, really? Who should we be praying to?
Paramatma.
Paramatma inside those devatas, right? But that devata will not become Paramatma. There's a difference. So this body does not become me, right? But I'm doing everything with this body, but the body does not become me, right? So same way, I mean, the devatas are doing a particular divine activity that Paramatma is supporting. So we are praying to that devata for that purpose. But when we are praying, we are really seeing the Paramatma inside the devata, the Atma of those devatas. So it is, it is not that when we pray to all these devatas, we are praying only to the devatas. Should not be that way, right? And when we are praying to the Lord in temples or even in our homes, should we be thinking? So let's say there is a statue, made of metal or rock, and then statue or deity, called deity, right? So when we are praying to the deities of Paramatma, of various avatara forms or the tattvas that we can think of. So when we are praying to the deity of Paramatma, the Paramatma's form, right? Should we be thinking the Paramatma inside the deity? Inside that stone or metal or something?
Deity is Paramatma.
Yes, yeah. So that is the difference. That's good. So when we are praying to Lord Venkateshwara, for example, Lord Venkateshwara is standing there. It's not that we are seeing a stone and then Paramatma is inside that stone. No. When we are seeing, for example, another Devata, right? Don't want to take name, but so let's say we're praying to a Devata, then we see Paramatma inside the Devata. Paramatma is pervading the Devata. So we pray to that Paramatma. Okay, and when we so who is inside? And when we pray to Lord Venkateshwara, Lord Krishna, for example, or Sri Rama, is the Paramatma standing there directly. Right? So we don't see as a stone and metal and things like that. So when somebody asks, have you seen God? We should say yes. We are seeing every day in the deity, as a deity or in the deity form, Archamurti. Okay, Any questions before we conclude? Thank you so much. We'll conclude. Kayena vacha manasendriyarva buddhyatmana va prakte svabhavat karomi yajjat sakalam parasmai naranayanaye samarpayami Srimannarayanaya Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu Om Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. Jai Srimannarayan.
Jai
Jai
Shri-
Srimannarayan, everyone.
Thank you, sir.